uphelele phi ngokuthwasa?
Ubani? Mina mengi-actor.
Yo. Hey, so we'll actor now.
Can you ask more on the trusting part?
Mengi-actor.
Champion.
Manje lezi zinto lezi buzifaka.
Mina mengi-actor.
Yazibona uba wes mara.
Shuku nizohlanya.
Ngeke uhlanyiswe ku-actor. Wena bakhona abathi khwazi idlozi livele liphume. Sometimes. Another ithatha isikhathi lokuthi ithatha isikhathi. Mina mengi-actor.
Jump start aba kick start next.
Mengi-actor.
Manje ama-drugs wayibe bathi ubhema ama-drugs.
Begawa.
Menyi.
Wabhema vele ama-drugs.
Shut up.
And then
Ngibangiloyile.
manje wayekile.
Ngwayekile ayino umuntu mekangiloyile akasekho phambi kwami.
Sekusela ukuthakatha.
Wawuhlala wenza so.
Kanjani?
So.
Nento ezuwa.
Angithi amazinyo.
Kunento engawa.
Remember amazinyo.
Kunento engawa.
Hey, ngehlise posa yami.
Ngiwakhiphe. That's why sometimes unokufila ngathi ngawakhipha.
Yenza so.
Kanjani? Awaphumi, it's permanent teeth.
Afake concrete.
Hayi uzuzilimaza.
Manje wayuhlala yenza so sijuku serious.
Kanjani? Mina so uyangisukela ngenzi kanjalo.
Uzama ukuthini manje?
Never.
What are you saying?
Unokenza so sijuku.
No, right, le mengiluma la amazinyo.
So asibele uzojola nasaka player.
Mara yo like uyadlowa manje.
Kunethenda ezophuma mhlawumbe.
Lo muntu mekangiloya akasekho phambi kwami.
Yo.
Sela ukuthakatha amadrasa ayekiwe mara ukuthatha.
Unomeka lwena usebungazula akasekho phambi kwami.
Aha, sijuku anisabe ikhofe.
Ngithi uye loyo. Makasekho phambi kwami awuboni ngiyahlowa. Ngibheke.
Hi. So seven next.
Angisabani.
Bekakuloya? Wawuthi bekakuloya?
Cause mekangiloya.
Hey. Cela ukwehla posa yami.
Strong siyasi. Awu.
Sijuku.
Gerald. Ungafakazi.
Hayi nami ngiyasaba.
Gerald ubuye bunzimeni ungafakazi.
So Gogo, what advice would you give to the current generation of football players?
Okay, let me put it in my own perspective. Advise, okay.
Hi everybody, welcome to Reality Buzz TV. So you guys, this video that you just watched here this is a guy, Batus Juku, who used to be on Gogo Maweni's show, the first show that she did, the reality show called Izangoma Zodumo. Now she's doing Utogoza Gogo. She was doing it with the other Gogo that they ended up being in this big beef with. Anyway, that's another story for another time. So this guy was one of Gogo Maweni's trusted twasas. I remember some of the scenes, them shooting in what looked like Gogo Maweni's bedroom. And I was like, yo, she must really trust her twasas because they even have access to her bedroom. They even have access to her snakes, okay? Not the snakes you think about. She has pets that are snakes. Anyway, you guys, so they did that show and then they did season 2, and I guess it didn't really work because they had changed the cast when it came to season 2, and then they canceled the show, and then she went on to Moja Love to do the show. But that show was not Gogo Maweni's first appearance on TV because she had done Babgeld. Okay, she was there. She was one of the women seeking Babgeld. Okay, looking for a soccer player. They're going to stadiums looking for this soccer player. So he could pay Babgeld. Yes, that's how we met Gogo Maweni. At the time, we did not even know she was a sangoma. I remember seeing her on Izangoma Automatic, thinking, where have I seen this woman? You know, because now she was a sangoma. You know, I guess she was a sangoma even then, you know. We just didn't know. So this guy was one of Gogo Maweni's trusted twasas and shot a lot of suspicious scenes. And one of Gogo Maweni's complaints was that he had been with her for a long time, but there hadn't been progress. And also he was supposed to pay her for twasa so that, you know, she could move ahead and complete the course, okay, so that he could graduate, okay. I guess he didn't qualify to write exams because his fees were outstanding there by the University of Twasaring. So he was just hanging out, you know, there by Gogo Maweni's Indumba, okay. So then, you guys, I remember, you guys, that when they were shooting, they would be there's a scene where they were shooting, they were at the gates, and I don't know what was happening, but Gogo Maweni ended up saying to him, Bodla, Bodla. And I was like, yo, I'm not a sangoma, but I did not know what you can instruct somebody with a Bodla. I thought Bodla just comes, you know. I thought like, Bodla, Bodla. Hey, Bodla na yege. Who's doing it? You know, so the whole thing I was like, yo, hi, yeah, Gogo Maweni. Now, he was doing this podcast where he is telling on the whole thing, you guys. He says that he was acting. It's not like he was twasaring. He never had amadloziena, so he was acting on Gogo Maweni as show, which is Thokoza Gogo. And I was like, yo, I knew it. Okay. One day these Gogos will come here and tell us what they were never sangomas in jail. So now on top of that, you guys, he is also insinuating that he was bewitched by Gogo Maweni, because they do ask him about the substance abuse situation, because he was struggling with substances at that time. And it always seemed like Gogo Maweni really cared about this guy, because she really wanted him to stop taking drugs. And they had conversations about it. There was a time where she even bought like a drug test, like a home test for him to test, because she just believed that he was saying he had stopped taking substances, but she was like, but your actions are not adding up, okay? So they were asking him about that situation. He ends up saying no, he does not have that problem anymore, because the person that was bewitching him is no longer close to him, almost insinuating that Gogo Maweni might have been the one that lawyered him, which made him end up taking substances. Okay, I didn't know what to, you know, sometimes it's because utagatil, but I guess, you know, because someone tagata and make you become an alcoholic, I guess it's the same. Anyway, you guys, so he is saying that he's no longer close to the person that used to bewitch him, so he no longer has that problem. And also, whatever we're watching him on TV, Bodla, at Utiena, when have you ever seen it losing someone like? And I thought it was someone to get line and then it was a kulume. He was acting, you guys. Listen, I need somebody that does podcasting to go find I know that Gogo Skoteni has already admitted that she lied on her show as well about the second husband, but I would love to hear from the second husband. Like, I need somebody to interview the second husband. I want to hear from him how it was like to actually shoot the lies that they showed on that show. But here it is, you guys. When we say reality TV shows, sometimes you have to watch them, because a lot of the things we watch there are just lies. And it also gives you perspective while we are watching the current season of Gogo Maweni's show, because if they lied on that show and that show was on Mzansi Magic, now you are on Moja Love. How much of the lies are we watching here? Okay. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Do you think he's telling the truth? I think he is telling the truth. I think he's telling the truth, but do you think that he's telling the truth, that the whole thing was a lie, he was just acting? And what do you think about this situation of him saying that Gogo Maweni might have been the one that bewitched him? That's why he was abusing substances. Gogo Maweni wrote, I think it's one of her statuses where she was like, she won't give him any attention. She was like, I'm not gonna give this one any attention. And I guess it really was about her, because it sounded like she's responding to him. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Give me tanda kako.